What's going on, everybody? This is Con Chung from Concept Barbershop out here in San Jose, California. You heard me? Welcome back to another haircut tutorial. Today we'll be doing a mid-ball fade. So right here I'm using the Wahl's magic clip and I have it all the way closed. And I'm creating the ball line from the corner and I'm taking it back to the back of the neck. And I will repeat it on the other side and I'll meet the two line in the middle, in the back of the neck. You want to make this line as straight as possible. You don't want to take this all the way continuously to this side because you will be off. So to help prevent being off and keeping your line straight, break it in half. Take it to the back of the neck, do it on the other side, and meet it in the middle. This way you can help keep your ball line straight. Alright, so I have the clippers all the way zero gap, which takes down the hair very short, very close to being bald. But because it's all the way closed, all the way zero gap, you have to be careful not to irritate the skin. So you have to be gentle and you have to angle the clipper at a flat angle so that it's not directly cutting the skin, you know. And right here what I'm using is the Wahl's, or actually the Philips Norelco. I prefer this because it's quiet, it cuts very well, and it doesn't leave harsh bald lines that are impossible to blend out. You can get these at Walmart for about $40. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the blend. Again, I have my clipper all the way closed and I'm erasing this line and I'm taking it up about a little less than 1/4 of an inch, because we have a small amount of space to work with. So a little less than 1/4 of an inch, and I'm taking this all the way to the other side, and then I'll open up the lever just a little bit and then I'll repeat it back to this side, and I'll keep going back and forth until I'm fully open with the lever. You want to make this as straight as possible also. Try to hold down your client's ear so that it doesn't accidentally nick it. Once you finish the other side and you take it onto this side, open up the lever like I just did and then repeat the step and take it up about another 1/4 of an inch and repeat it back to the other side. Be gentle, take your time, and be thorough. Remember, you're working with a very sharp object and you can nick the client, so be easy. As you can see, my client's head is not rocking back and forth side to side. I'm in no hurry. Take your time. I believe they will appreciate it. They will feel it, they will sense it, and they will really appreciate it. It's very simple, you know. I repeat it back and forth, back and forth. It's the same method. You keep doing this until you're fully open, and then you move on to the next step. Again, we're doing a mid-ball fade, so you don't want to take it too high. Every guard should be about an inch at most. So this is no guard, just clipper. I'm taking this up from the ball line at most an inch. Afterwards, be sure to clean up all the loose hair so you can see all the dark spots that you may have missed, and then go back and do touch-up work. If you look carefully, you'll see that I'm only using just the corner of the clipper, just to do some detail work, just to fade out some of the dark spots that I missed. And you kind of have to play it by ear and or by eye, and just by sense, by touch. As you can see, my thumb is moving the lever up and down based on how I feel it's cutting the hair at the moment. And now I've moved on to the 0 guard, and again it's the same step, all the way closed. I'm taking the line up about 1/4 inch, and I'm taking this all the way to the other side, and then I'm gonna open up the lever about 1/4 of the way, and I'll repeat it back and forth until I'm fully open with the lever. As you can see, the higher up in the guard I go, you will see that my wrist gets a little lighter, a little bit more gentle, because you want to blend. You don't want to keep creating more lines. You want to be gentle with your pressure. I'm not digging deep into my client's scalp. I'm loosening up on the pressure, and I'm lightly flicking away the hair. That's what will create the blend that you want. If you dig too deep, you will create more lines. So be gentle as you start to go up in the guards. And again, remember, it's the same technique. You take this back and forth, and then you open up the lever and you repeat it back until you're fully open. And now I'm on to the 1 guard. And as you can see, I'm starting to be even more gentle, and I'm using just the corner of the clipper. You want to start to blend out the bulk of the hair. If you apply too much pressure, you will end up taking the fade a little higher than you like. Remember to do your touch-up work after every guard. This way you don't get confused. Some barbers wait till the very end of the haircut to go back and do touch-up work, which is a little confusing because you forget what guard you were using. No matter how experienced you are, you'll be off. So to eliminate that problem, do your touch-up work right after you finish the guard before you move on. Right here I'm doing touch-up work. I'm using just the corner of the clipper to touch up on some dark spots that I missed earlier. Don't wait till the very end of the haircut to do touch-up work. It's a little bit more challenging. And right here I'm applying some pomade. I'm using the matte cream from Layrite, and I'm just applying it through the hair right now. And I really didn't use a comb to style his hair. I just used my fingers. I think it looks pretty good that way, you know, more of the natural look. You want to apply the pomade throughout the hair before you start to style it. And I'm just brushing it back. This client grew out his hair all summer long to get to this point. This is what he wanted when we started the transition. He started off with a number 4 on top, and now we've gotten to this point. And here's the finished work. Just a mid-ball fade and a slick back on top. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Check out some of my other videos. Thank you so much. Peace.